So welcome everyone, we're getting set up for yoga. So find your comfortable spot and have a seat. All right, so we're just getting set up for yoga. Have a seat, relax. We'll get started in just a minute here. All right, hello everyone. We're just getting set up for yoga. So have a seat, relax, and we will get started in just a minute. Find a comfortable spot. You can sit on the floor or in a chair. Just make sure your spine is straight. Make sure you share this link with friends and loved ones, anyone who needs to relax and revive after their day. Or to prepare for their evening. All right, so I think we're good. Check the sound. Test, 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 test. Okay, sounds good. All right, so just find your comfortable spot. You can sit on the floor, again on the chair, however you feel comfortable. Just make sure your spine is straight. So we're going to begin by focusing on our breath. So with a straight spine, we're going to inhale slowly through our nose, fill your lungs completely with air, and then exhale through your mouth, squeezing out all of the air in your lungs. Continue breathing, following your breath. You can close your eyes and just focus on your breathing. As you inhale, fill your lungs completely with air. And on the exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. With each inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And with each exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Focusing on your breath. As you inhale, feel your spine is getting longer as the top of your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing and feel the ground under your hips where you're sitting. Focusing on your breath. Now with the next inhale, we're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head, palms together if you can reach. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your mouth as you lower your arms and hands back down. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath, inhaling up, breathing through your nose. Fill your lungs completely, and when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your mouth, lowering your arms and hands down, synchronizing your movement with your breath. Now, the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side as you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. Now we're breathing through our nose. As you inhale, rotate your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, rotate to the opposite side as you lower your arms and hands down. Again, we're breathing through our nose now, inhaling up, alternating sides as we exhale through our nose. Focusing on your breath. Moving within your range of flexibility. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Relax your elbows, relax your shoulders, and take a moment to just inhale and exhale with your palms together in prayer posture in this balancing mudra. Now, keeping the palms of your hands together, inhale and reach your fingertips up as high as you can, inhaling through your nose. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you bring your hands back to prayer posture, synchronizing your movement with your breath. At the end of the exhale, flex your wrist, point your fingertips down. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift. Again, on the exhale, coming down, breathing through your nose, flexing your wrist at the end of your exhale, flexing your wrist to point your fingertips down. Keeping the palms of your hands together. One more time in both directions. And then pause with your hands in prayer posture. Again, relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, palms of your hands together. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now go ahead and straighten your arms out parallel to the floor. Straighten them out to the sides of your body, parallel to the floor, reaching your fingertips to the sides of the room. And then make a small circle in one direction, reaching your fingertips to the sides of the room. Breathing through your nose as you need to. Small circle rotating in one direction. And then pause, and then move in the opposite direction. Small circle, slowly rotating. And then pause and bend your arms in the cactus position with your fingers spread wide apart, keeping your elbows lifted. And then bring your forearms together in front of your face, keeping your elbows lifted, palms together, interlace your fingers, breathe as you need to through your nose. And then from here, we're going to rotate our knuckles toward the ceiling, flexing our wrists as much as we can in one direction, moving in one direction. Breathing as you need to through your nose, keeping your elbows lifted, rotating, flexing your wrist as much as you can. Check your elbows. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making. Pause and then move in the opposite direction, rotating around, flexing your wrists, keeping your elbows, keeping your forearms together and elbows lifted. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands back down to prayer posture in front of your chest. Straighten your arms out in front of you, palms together. And we're going to inhale and reach our arms as far back as we can. And then on the exhale, we're going to bring our right arm under our left arm and interlace our forearms, bring the palms of your hands together, lift your elbows, relax your shoulders, and just breathe through your nose. Breathe into any tension you may feel. And release, inhale as you bring your arms as far back as you can again. And this time on the exhale, we're going to take our left arm under our right arm. Interlace your forearms, bring the palms of your hands together, lift your elbows, and breathe through your nose. Relaxing your shoulders. And release, inhale, reach as far back as you can again. And this time on the exhale, we're going to wrap our arms around our shoulders. Grab your shoulder blades with the palms of your hands. Relax your elbows and lower your chin to your chest and breathe through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin, inhale, reach as far back as you can, and on the exhale, place the opposite arm on top, wrap your arms around your chest, grab your shoulder blades with your hands, lower your chin to your chest, relax your elbows and shoulders. Lift your chin, inhale, reach as far back as you can, and exhale, bring your hands down to your knees. Take a moment to just inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and get into a tabletop position, which is on all fours, and we're going to do cat-cow. So in tabletop position, make sure your knees are under your hips. And then place your hands under your shoulders with your fingers spread wide apart. So knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders, fingers spread wide apart. In cat-cow, we're going to keep our arms straight. And we're going to breathe through our nose. So look at your hands, adjust your hands so that your index fingers are facing forward. Rotate the shoulders so that your elbows are facing toward your thighs if you were to bend your arms. Keeping your fingers spread wide apart. Breathing through your nose. Inhale, relax your abdomen, arch your lower spine as you lift your chin and chest. When you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling. Tighten your gluteal muscles as you lower your head on the exhale. When you're ready to inhale, relax your abdomen, arch your lower spine, and lift your chin and chest. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine, tighten your gluteal muscles, arch your upper back toward the ceiling, simultaneously lowering your head. Follow your breath. Inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time in both directions. And when you're done, move your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and bring our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And when you're ready, bring your torso vertical to the floor, scooping your hips under you as much as possible. Lift your chest and bring your hands into prayer posture. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like to go further, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. You can look up at your hands if you'd like, or straight ahead, however you feel comfortable. Take long, deep breaths. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. Then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you pull your navel in, bend forward, place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back, and then bring your right foot forward into a lower right lunge. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, bring your torso vertical to the floor while scooping your hips under you as much as possible. Lift your chest and bring your hands to prayer posture. Breathe through your nose. If you'd like to go further, you can move your arms by your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. Then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale, pull your navel in as you bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. And we're back into tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to do puppy pose. So pull your navel in toward your spine. Keep your fingers spread wide apart. Keeping your navel pulled in toward your spine. We're going to move our hands forward, breathing as you need to through your nose. Walking your hands forward as you lower your torso and your forehead as far down as you can, keeping your hips in the air into puppy pose. Breathing through your nose. Imagine you're pushing the floor away with your hands, relaxing your neck and shoulders. Keeping your arms straight as much as possible. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and step our left foot forward again into a lower left lunge. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And when you're ready, bring your torso vertical to the floor while scooping your hips under you. Lift your chest, bring your hands to prayer posture, and breathe through your nose. Again, if you'd like, you can bring your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Breathe into any tension you may feel. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture. Then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale, as you pull your navel in, bend forward, place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back and bring your right foot forward. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. When you're ready, bring your torso vertical to the floor while scooping your hips under you. Lift your chest and bring your hands to prayer posture. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like to go further, move your arms near your ears. Reach your fingertips toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. Inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale, as you pull your navel in, bend forward, place your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back into tabletop position. Now from here, you can do puppy pose again, or you can do downward dog. And make sure if you're doing downward dog that your hands, your fingers are spread wide apart. Index fingers are facing forward. Get onto the balls of your toes. And we're going to push our hips into the air, opening up our armpits toward the ground, relaxing your neck and shoulders. And then we're going to alternate lifting the heels of our feet off the ground, walking the dog, relaxing your neck and shoulders, breathing through your nose. Imagine you're pushing the floor away, keeping your knees slightly bent in downward dog. When you're ready, you can just relax and keeping your knees slightly bent, breathe through your nose. And then pull your navel in, lower your knees down to the ground, walk your hands back to tabletop position, relax your feet. And we're going to sit back for a minute in child's pose. So bring your feet together behind you, separate your knees as wide as you can, feet behind you, heels or toes touching, and then lower your hips down toward your feet, and then lower your forearms and your forehead and your torso all the way down to the ground and breathe through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and we're going to come back up to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to go ahead and sit down on the ground. And you can come to the front of your mat. We're going to do deer pose. And with your knees bent, make sure your knees are in alignment with your hips. Feet are separated. Hands by your side, sitting up straight, breathing through your nose. And as you need to, just breathe through your nose. And now from here, we're going to allow actually separate your feet a little wide apart. So they're actually at the edges of your mat. And then we're going to allow our knees to relax to the left side. Try and keep your hips on the ground. Bring your knees down as far as you can. And then bring your hands behind you. And experiment with this. As you inhale and exhale, try and keep your hips on the ground. Some may be able to go further back, but breathe into any tension you may feel. Inhale and exhale through your nose in deer pose. And then come back up if you're leaning back. And then just bring your knees up into the air. Keep your feet where they are. And then allow your knees to relax to the opposite side. Bring your knees all the way down and relax, keeping your hips on the ground. Move your arms behind you as much as possible. And then let's just see how far, you'll have to experiment with your body, how far back you can go. You may be able to go all the way down onto your elbows, but try and keep your knees and legs on the ground. Breathing through your nose. So experiment with your agility. One more breath. And then bring your body, your torso up vertical as you lift your knees, coming back to the center. And then straighten your feet out in front of you. I'm going to turn sideways. With your arms by your side. Inhale and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bring them back down again. Now we're going to take our right foot and bring it in with our right knee bent. Take your right foot to the outside of your left leg. You can have your foot down at your calf muscle or up toward your knee or further up toward your thighs, depending on your flexibility. But try and keep your hips on the ground. Keep your right knee in the air. And then from here, we're going to take our right hand behind us for support and sit up straight. Move your left arm parallel to the floor. And then inhale through your nose and exhale as you turn your torso to the right side of your body. Wrap your left arm around the top of your right knee as you rotate your torso to the right side. Keeping your hips on the ground, keeping your left leg straight. Inhale with a straight spine and exhale gently, twisting to the right side. One more breath. And release, come all the way around to the left side. And then straighten out your legs, gently lift your knees up and down. And then we're going to bend our left leg, place your left foot on the ground, keeping your right leg straight. Take your left foot to the outside of your right leg. Take your left hand behind you for support, keeping the left knee in the air. Move your right arm parallel to your right shoulder, facing the floor. And then inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, turn your torso to the left side of the room as you wrap your right arm around the top of your left knee, rotating your torso to the left side. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, gently twisting to the left side. With each exhale, gently rotating. And release, come all the way around to the right side. And then straighten out your legs in front of you. And then from here, we're going to bend our both knees and scoot to the front of your mat with your knees bent. Move your arms parallel to the floor. And at any time as we do this, you can, if you need to, you can grab the back of your thighs. We're going to inhale through our nose, sitting up straight. Exhale, tilt back a little bit, and then lift the heels of your feet off the ground. Again, if you need to, you can hold the back of your thighs. Keeping your arms parallel to the floor, you can experiment with straightening out one leg or the other or both. Find your balancing point. Focus on one point in front of you. And then bend your knees, place your feet back on the ground, grab your elbows or wrists, sit up straight, and take a moment to just relax. Now, reach your hands down toward your toes. Lift your toes in the air. Grab your toes with your fingers. And then walk the heels of your feet in toward your hips, holding onto your toes. Then inhale with a straight spine. And when you're ready, exhale, lift the heels of your feet off the ground while holding onto your toes. Find your balancing point. See if you can lift your feet. Go as far as you can. Try and straighten out your legs if you can. Find a point in front of you to focus on. And then relax, lower your feet back down to the ground. Grab your elbows or wrists, sit up straight and relax. Now move your arms parallel to the floor again. Inhale as you lift your chest and exhale as you slowly, with control, lower your spine all the way down to the ground. And then straighten your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Then walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And then walk your feet to the outer edges of the mat, separating your knees wide apart. Keeping your shoulders on the ground, keeping your arms on the ground. We're going to take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side, and then turn your head to gaze at your left hand. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. Now from here, we're going to inhale as we lift our hips off the ground, tightening our gluteal muscles, pushing the heels of our feet into the ground. Take a moment to just inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, and when you're ready to exhale, move your hips to the far right side of your mat as you lower your hips down to the ground, to the far right side. Then take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. Now you can stay here if you'd like and just breathe. If you'd like to go further, you can straighten your right leg out over your left, lower your right foot down to the ground, make your right leg parallel to your left arm, keeping your shoulders on the ground and breathing through your nose. If your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your hips, and your torso, and your head all back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. Plant the heels of your feet into the ground. As you inhale, lift your hips off the ground, tightening your gluteal muscles, lifting your hips as high as you can. Take a moment to just inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, and as you exhale, move your hips to the far left side of your mat as you lower your hips down to the far left side. And then take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Keeping your shoulders on the ground. You can stay here if you'd like. If you'd like to go further, you can straighten your left leg out over your right, lower your left foot down to the ground, make your left leg parallel to your right arm, and just breathe through your nose. If your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Walk your feet under your knees as much as possible and move your arms and hands down next to your torso with the palms of your hands down on the ground. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and lift our left foot up toward the ceiling and then make a circle with your left ankle in one direction. Slowly rotating. And then pause and then move in the opposite direction. Slowly making a small circle with your ankle. And then pause. Now we're going to take our left leg and we're going to bend it into a figure 4, taking our left ankle above our right knee, relaxing our left leg into a figure 4. Now from here, you can take your hand and place it on your inner left thigh and leave it here and just breathe and push your left thigh away. If you'd like to go further, you can lift your right foot off the ground and then take both hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Make sure both legs and feet are relaxed. With your fingers interlaced behind your right thigh, relax your left elbow or forearm on your inner left thigh. And then take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right thigh toward you and simultaneously push your left thigh away. With each exhale, we're gently pulling and pushing simultaneously. And release, lower your right foot down, take your hands from behind your right thigh, lift your left foot up toward the ceiling, and then bend your left leg, place your left foot on the ground, keeping your left knee bent. Reach your right foot up toward the ceiling. And then from here, we're going to make a small circle in one direction with our right ankle. And then pause and move in the opposite direction. And then pause. Now from here, we're gonna bend our right leg and place our right ankle above our left knee. Relax your right leg into a figure 4. You can take your right hand and place it on the inside of your right thigh. And as we continue to move forward, you can just breathe into relaxing your right leg and hip, pushing your right thigh away. If you're going further, you can lift your left foot off the ground, take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Relaxing both legs. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left thigh toward you. At the same time, push your right thigh away. Breathing through your nose. Go as far as you feel comfortable and then just breathe. And release, lower your left foot down, take your hands from behind your left thigh, reach your right foot up toward the ceiling, and then lower your right foot down to the ground. Now lift both feet up toward the ceiling and then reach your hands up toward your feet. We're gonna do happy baby pose. So bend your knees, grab the outer edges of your feet. There's several ways to do happy baby pose. This is the method that I prefer. So grab the outer edges of your feet with your fingers or hands, and then pull your feet down so that your knees go to the outside of your arms and shoulders into happy baby pose. Now from here, you can alternate lifting your feet, rocking side to side, relaxing your spine, releasing any tension you may feel. And you can also rock lengthwise along your spine, moving within your range of flexibility. If you fall out, get back in, breathing through your nose, releasing any tension you may feel in your spine, giving yourself a nice massage. And then inhale, both hands and feet up toward the ceiling. And exhale as you relax and lie down on your back. Make yourself comfortable for our final pose of the evening, which is Shavasana. So make yourself comfortable. You can cover yourself if you'd like. Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. You're going to close your eyes as you lie on your back. And with your eyes closed, move your feet a few inches away from each other and relax your toes to the side. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso. with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. And with your eyes closed, focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and your fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs. Relax your calf muscles, your ankles, and your toes. Focus on your breathing. Observe your breathing becoming longer and deeper as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then slowly bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. Then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest. And gently rock side to side. When you're ready, move your body to one side and just take a few deep breaths as you lie on your side. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Now we're going to end the practice with a short breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. And then we're going to exhale through our mouth with a strong, fast breath as we quickly lower our arms and hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste.
You're sitting on the couch and your wife sits next to you. She looks at you nervously.
All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the practice and we'll see you next time. Share with your friends. Have a good night.